And that collision course is expected in Canberra tomorrow when Premiers try to get $80 billion for health and education they say was cut from last year's budget. State leaders are hoping their meeting isn't hijacked by Western Australia, demanding a larger slice of the GST funding pie.
The GST carve-up's not on the agenda, but there's been an awful lot of talk about it as Premiers unite and refuse to give up hundreds of millions to Western Australia.
That's not going to happen. I don't think we should be looking at anything on a piecemeal basis and tinkering around the edges.
We're not going to be talking about GST and their sort of crying poor.
WA's Colin Barnett says his share of 30 cents in the dollar's dysfunctional, and before flying in on his own jet...
How's your flight over?
Oh, it's good. We've got our own plane, it's quick.
Raised eyebrows and the temperature with this.
When Victoria had those tragic fires a few years back, Western Australia was the first state and the most generous state to provide financial assistance. Same when Queensland was in trouble.
The comments were completely inappropriate. They were wrong, and I would ask Mr Barnett to apologise.
If that caused any offence at all to any of the families of those victims, I certainly regret that and apologise to them.
It's something that they need to sort out amongst themselves.
Tony Abbott's sympathetic to WA but wants to focus on domestic violence, the ice epidemic and national security.
If they want to raise the GST with me, I'll certainly give them a polite hearing.
Labor wants a one-off special payment.
The solution doesn't involve walking away and just inciting a cage fight.
New South Wales Liberal Peter Hendy says handing back to the states the power to collect income tax, a right they lost 70 years ago, could be a solution.
We haven't ruled anything in or out. That's an issue for people to assess.
That's not something for which this government has any plans.
Lane Kelkart, 9 News.